What's going on, guys? This is Awesome here again, and today I want to talk to you guys in this video about a problem I have with Black Ops 3. Some design decisions that Treyarch made that, or I feel that they made, and that I'm personally am not happy with. So yeah, as a disclaimer, at the beginning of the video, this video isn't meant to bash Black Ops 3. This isn't made to bash Treyarch or anybody. You know, I'm not trying to get across that, or possibly get across that I hate this game, because I don't. I'm still really enjoying Black Ops 3 multiplayer. And of course zombies. I mean, I'm having so much fucking fun with zombies. But they've made some decisions, particularly with the campaign and multiplayer, that I am just not necessarily a fan of. So, let's get into it. I personally feel that Treyarch tried to make Black Ops 3 more like Destiny than Call of Duty. Now, where am I getting this? My first point of evidence is in multiplayer with the specialist characters. Now, I like the specialist characters personally. I do think they're pretty fun, but at the same time, the Destiny resemblance is very big here. They're just like the special characters from Destiny. Like, there's some special characters in Destiny, like character classes. I guess they're character classes. I don't really know personally, but I know there are some special characters. Like, I know what they are and stuff, but I'm forgetting the name of them. They're the specialist characters from Destiny. The specialist characters are a lot like those special characters from Destiny. You know, they each have an ability and a weapon. Like a special weapon and a special tactical ability, and like, that's just. I know David Vonderhaar has. I think back in April he came out and in an interview, or like some press release, he said that he was a big fan of Destiny, and that he was playing it. He's playing it ever. He's been playing it ever since it came out, and he's a big fan of it. So yeah, that obviously means that Treyarch as a whole has been very inspired by Destiny. So, anyways, without stalling, I'm getting into more of it. So the campaign, most of my evidence is in the campaign. First off, the co-op campaign. That's actually a good thing. I'm not even going to talk about that really, just because I think that's a good thing. I like that you're able to play the campaign cooperatively with a friend. That I really like. That I do not have a problem with whatsoever. But anyways, so here's another thing. Here's probably the big thing. In the campaign, there are these enemies that you fight called the ASBs, I think. They're like these robot spider things that it's basically they're like mini boss battles, basically, in different parts of campaign levels. And personally, they're not all that fun to fight, and they're basically mini bosses, basically. From Destiny, fighting them is a lot like fighting a boss in Destiny, like one of the bosses in Destiny. So that's another thing. Here's probably the biggest thing. This isn't really specific to just multiplayer campaign. It's the setting of the game. The future setting. I am hearing constant complaints about the futuristic setting. Personally, I don't mind a futuristic setting, but personally, I would prefer a modern or historical Call of Duty game. I'm not against sci-fi. That's another thing. I'm not against sci-fi. I like sci-fi. I mean, I mean, right now I'm enjoying Star Wars Battlefront, and I'm looking forward to the new Star Wars movie. I'm a big Star Wars fan, and that's sci-fi fantasy. I mean, isn't that sci-fi fantasy? Because if you say it's not, I'm gonna laugh in your face, because I'm gonna fucking laugh in your face, because Star Wars is sci-fi fantasy. I like that. However, the reason I'm even making this video is one thing. Is one thing. The reason I'm talking about any of this stuff is because I didn't like Destiny, and I don't think Call of Duty should be Destiny. I think Call of Duty should be Call of Duty, not Destiny. Like, it seems to me Treyarch just loves sci-fi. I don't know why. It seems ever since Black Ops 1, it's been getting very sci-fi with Treyarch. Like, even in Black Ops 1, you have like the brainwashing thing with like Mason being brainwashed. Like, if you play the campaign, you'll know that like Mason was brainwashed by the Soviets to kill JFK, but then Reznov sabotaged the brainwashing to have him kill Dragovich, Kravchenko, and Steiner, the three main villains of the game. I mean, that's more conspiracy I guess, about anything else. But that's sci-fi. But that is kind of sci-fi-ish. It's kind of fantasy-ish. More sci-fi, more. But like Mason was brainwashed to like translate number sequences for like Nova 6 agents embedded in every state capital in the U.S. But anyways, it seems Treyarch does love sci-fi, which that's fine, but I think Treyarch is better off doing. I think Call of Duty developers in general are better off doing modern or historical Call of Duty games, because that's personally what I prefer, and I think a big portion of the community agrees with me, because on every single like Black Ops 3 trailer video or whatever, I'm constantly seeing that people are tired of sci-fi stuff and they want a historical game. There's constantly people are wanting a World War II game, which for the past couple of games I can see why they didn't put in there. Like, Advanced Warfare, that game was in development for too long to really. Like, the World War II request started around the time Ghosts came out, and obviously Sledgehammer was too far into development to really do anything. But Treyarch could have done it. But Treyarch could have done it. That's what people wanted from Treyarch, and that's what people wanted from Treyarch. And I just don't see why they didn't do it. I don't know, or maybe I'm talking out of my ass here. Maybe there was something that went on that I'm not aware of. Granted, this game was also in development for 3 years, so they probably could have laid the basic groundwork for the game already when they really started getting the requests. But I digress. So that's just something I wanted to talk to you guys about. I am still enjoying Black Ops 3 multiplayer. I'm still enjoying Black Ops 3 as a whole. Except for the campaign. The campaign was... Honestly, the campaign was pretty disappointing. But the multiplayer and the zombies are still really fun. I'm still really enjoying those. Still really enjoying them. But this is just something that's just been on my mind for the past couple weeks. And I just really wanted to talk to you guys about, because I think this way is the wrong direction for Call of Duty. I think the Destiny style approach is the wrong approach for Call of Duty. I don't think sci-fi really fits with Call of Duty. It's like it also kind of alienates a lot of people, because a lot of people who play Call of Duty don't like futuristic stuff, and like will not play the game if it's futuristic. So it's bad business-wise for Activision to go the futuristic route, especially with Call of Duty being like the most profitable game in the industry that it is. So, and I just think the futuristic stuff can be bad for Call of Duty business-wise and personally. I guess it really all comes down to preference. I would much prefer a historical or modern Call of Duty over a futuristic one, and I know a giant portion of the community agrees with me. So that's really it. I just wanted to get that off my chest, because it's just been something I've just really wanted to talk about for a few weeks, but I've never actually got around to it. So that's the end of the video, guys. once I get done with this, I'm gonna go right into production on that Battlefront review video that I promised in my Rainbow Six Siege beta review video. So I think once I get done with this video, I'm gonna get right to work on that, and you should see it later tonight. So I haven't been able to get around with it. I've been doing stuff like Thanksgiving and stuff like that, and being with family and stuff like that. So I've been pretty occupied, but I'm gonna get right on that once I get done with this video. Please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys.